Hey guys, welcome to Khalida Vlogs. Today we're going to stop doing our pet battling or pet collecting specific videos because the only ones we have left are where are we here? The only ones we have left are promotion, trading card game, Blizzard Pet Store, and Pet Battle. And Pet Battle, there's a lot of them, as you can see. There's just tons. So I'm not gonna force you to watch me explain how to get each and every one of them. So what I may do later on is make a video talking about the rare ones, the harder ones, where to find them, etc. But for now, we're going to focus on making Mondays about achievements that are related to pet battling, so whether it be leveling, collecting, or just battling in general. So the one we're going to go for is called Family Reunion. And so it means you need to capture from pet battling one of each type or family or whatever you want to call it. Now, what you need to know is that you need to capture these, capture each type from a pet battle. You can't just go and buy a pet off the auction house or from a vendor or something like that. You actually have to capture them, which makes some of them a little bit more difficult. And how I'm organizing them is I'm going to tell you where you can find a specific type of this pet in abundance. So it's going to involve flying all over the damn place, but I've tried to make it neutral zones, so Horde you won't have to go to, say, Elwyn Forest or Westfall, and Alliance you won't have to go to Duratar or, I don't know, Mulgore or something like that. So I've tried to make it as faction-friendly as possible. Some of them are in higher level zones, but they're in such abundance that you can find a quiet little spot and do your pet battling. So let's get started. I'm going in order as we go down here. So we're going to start with humanoid, work down, and then end with beast. So let's start. The one that I've found the easiest to get for humanoid, actually we'll just go actually in this order. So humanoid, then dragonkin. We'll just follow this one here. The one that I found that was easiest to find was the Kunlai Runt. And that one you get in Kunlai Summit, and I will open up my thing here. And he's in the mountains. So just once you get flying, just start flying back and forth, and he'll be there. And there's usually they're usually in the mountains closest to the rest of the area, but this area here along the path and then this area up in here is where the best place that I've found to get them. It's a humanoid. They're about, oh, let's try this again. They're about, so I caught him at level 22, so he's about level 23 or 24 he would be. So he's level 24 when I caught him. Okay, and the next one is Dragonkin, and for that one I have the Emerald Proto-Whelp. Granted, some of these are a bit more common. Well, yeah. So this one is in Sholazar Basin, and I found them on the eastern edge. Nope, no, what am I doing? Sholazar Basin. So I found them along this area. They can be on this edge here, but they're pretty easy to get. And if for whatever reason you can't, you can always go to Borean Tundra and go to Caldera, and around in here you'll find the Nexus Whelpling, I believe they're called. Yes, so you can get those ones too. The rest of them you need to have, they're either really rare or you need to have a reputation for these ones. So yeah, that's the Emerald Proto-Drake one I found easier to get than the Nexus Whelpling. So hopefully you guys find it the same. The next category is flying, and for this one I thought the easiest was the, where are we here? Flying. Oh, I missed it, my bad. Darkmoon Glowfly. The Darkmoon Glowflies are all over Darkmoon Island, not the main area where all the dailies and vendors and stuff are, but if you go on the outskirts of the island, you'll see it's, there's a little, I can't really show you on the map because it's not Darkmoon, I don't think, but there's, if you imagine this circle right here that I'm drawing with my mouse is Darkmoon Island, and there's the section in the middle that's where all the dailies and stuff are. And then there's the cave over here for the Darkmoon Rabbit. This area all in here is full of Darkmoon Glowflies. Oh, and there's my phone. You'd think I would learn to turn it off when I'm doing this. I will never learn. Oh, man, I'm popular. Okay, let's mute this now while I remember. There we go. Okay. So yeah, on the side, and then if they're above level 5, they'll have a secondary pet to fight, and that's how you get the crow. That's the only way you can get the crow, as far as I know. Okay, and the next category, scroll all the way down, is Undead. And the easiest Undead that I found was the Infected Fawn. And that is in Eastern Plaguelands is the easiest way to find it. And they are everywhere in Eastern Plaguelands. They're spread out across the entire zone. So you will have no problems finding them. And if you can't find the fawns, go for the other infected ones. I think there's like a blighted squirrel or the blight hawk or something like that. Yeah, the blight hawk is in, oh, that's in Western Plaguelands, okay. But infected fawn, Eastern, infected squirrel, Eastern. Yeah, so either of these and the other one will often show up as a secondary, so that's a pretty easy one to get. Next category is critter. Now, I should mention that when you're doing your pet collecting in your starting zones, you will have lots of critter, lots of beast, and depending on the zone, either lots of flying or lots of aquatic. But critters and beasts are the easiest ones to come by, but just in case you haven't gotten around to do it or you're getting into this kind of late in the game, which is fine, I'm going to say the easiest one to get is Bandicoon in Valley of the Four Winds. It's a little raccoon, very, very cute as you can see, or the kits. You'll see them in groups. There'll be often one Bandicoon and about 4 kits beside it, and they're all clickable. So you'll fight one and you'll get a couple extra pets, so you have a pretty good chance to get a rare of either of these when you fight it. But they are in abundance and often large groups of pet battling ones. So getting this one is not difficult at all. Next category. Oh, I skipped critter. Come on. Magic. So there aren't as many magic ones as you can see, and again, I don't have all of them, but the easiest one I found for magic was the Nordrassil Wisp, which as soon as you get to Mount Hyjal, they are just flying around Nordrassil, the big tree area where you start. And I know Horde starts there too, as well as Alliance, so it's not a faction area. So go to Mount Hyjal, and then the area where you start off, just run around the lake area there and around the tree, and these guys are all over that area, all around the big tree. And yeah, they're, like I said, they're in abundance. There's often tons of them, so you shouldn't have an issue getting this one either. Elemental is next, and the elemental one I found the easiest was the, where are we? The water waveling, and these are all over the pools in Zuldrak. Not the just like free-flowing water, but actual pools that are kind of surrounded by stone. Yeah, there's tons of these. Again, really easy to get. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that one. The easiest one for Beast I found was Adder, because they are in abundance in Hellfire Peninsula. So as soon as you get to Outland, you will see tons of these guys along with Scorpids and something else. I don't remember what else, but these guys are constantly there. And I've yet to find a rare one, but I'm not usually in Outland very often, especially not in Hellfire. If I'm in Outland, I'm usually in Shatrath. So I haven't gotten a rare one yet, but these guys are everywhere. So if you're just looking for a regular one, you're not going to have an issue getting them. Okay, and scroll. R-S... T-W... Here we go. Aquatic. The aquatic one I said I found was the easiest was the Seafang Otter, or the Otter Pup, either one. And these are anywhere near water in Valley of the Four Winds. So anywhere around lake or the big river that's at the bottom that meets up in Crasserang Wilds, just scour that area and you'll find soft shell snaplings there too. But I found these guys to be more common than the turtles. And again, like the Bandicoons, they travel in packs, one main one with a bunch of pups around it, and usually in one group, if one's clickable, they're all clickable, so you'll get multiple chances to get them. Okay, and the last one is Mechanical. So Mechanical is a little bit trickier. A lot of them are very close to starting areas, so they're very guard heavy. One of them, however, I found was the easiest is not, and that is the Rabid Nut Varmint 5000. And go to Winterspring, and the goblin town there is called Everlook, and in and around that goblin town, you will find these guys. Now, there's not a lot of them, but they respawn pretty quickly, and I think you can find them elsewhere in Winterspring, but your best bet is to start in the Goblin City and then just kind of fly around and look to your heart's content. So, I hope you found that helpful. Like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Have a beautiful day.